Oh, good morning, everybody. This is my son Om. He'll be helping me today, working on the what we got, Aprilia SR 200 GT 200, whatever. Yeah, that one, that bike there. And we'll have to change the tire, rear tire and front tire. I've got no idea. That's why I'm doing this video to show the people, because I've been looking it up on the internet and I couldn't find anything. So as far as I'm concerned, we probably have to remove this splash guard, the exhaust, naturally the main nut and the two bolts that hold this whole unit. So I prepared and remove this guy over here, and we'll just show you, because you see here I had this huge puncture yesterday, which I tried to glue up, you know, with one of those gooey things, but it was so large the ear still came out. So I'll show you when it's commenced. Bit of a drama going on here. Now if you want to have a look here, I made a mistake when I fitted the aftermarket exhaust, because you're supposed to put on some lubricant. Now I can't take it off, so that's a bit of a problem. Got to change that tire, as I said before. But to get this tire out, you have to remove this shock absorber, if I'm correct. Maybe somebody else has got a different solution. This has been loosened, this has been loosened. So we got to move this shock absorber out, and then we can slide everything out, so that's no problem. And then I'm also working on a little goodie part, a Malossi Delta clutch, and I've got a Polini bell, because Malossi didn't have any. And we've got the high-speed Polini. We finally got around to this whole scenario. You have to loosen this spring up here, and then you can take out the wheel, hopefully. So, look now. Okay, it's done. Now back from our little adventure to get new rubbers. 120/70/14, that's the front one, because they didn't have the other size. And the rear is, as everybody said, better for handling, 140/70/13. Out to the front tire. The good thing here about the Aprilia, for whatever reason, they do have a metal bracket, so you can lift up the front tire to dismantle everything. Not bad. So now we remove the front axle, and you can see here it's like no grease at all. So if you want a smooth running bike, then you grease it up first. So now we've got our little spring setup and clutch setup. You can see that. Nice. And we're using the 9-point something rollers, the weights, because we got there 9.7, because these guys are lighter than we got another supply of 11 point, does it say that, 11.5. 11.5. We don't want to go too heavy, because I want more acceleration. And with the sport exhaust, you're supposed to go down 1 gram, supposedly. Other little detail, because a lot of people say, if you can read it, then it's going in the right direction. Well, this one's going in this direction, which is the right direction, but you can't read this. So I don't know who came up with that idea. Anyway. Alright, so far to that. Just to show everybody, we're working on this clutch now. You see the size difference in the clutch. So you have about, I'd say, a third more of a clutch. Just to show you that. And then I'll show you the bell. The bell here, you see this bell? And this one. Way more massive and wider with the cooling. So it's good for a bit of performance, I hope so. So getting a bit closer to completion, but as many people complained about, you do have your little, it's probably difficult to see, rust areas. Do we see it? I don't know. You see that? See that? That's that quality build. Good bike, can't complain. Good bike, but that's not nice. As you can see, the light rollers are a bit too light, because if I rev the engine, it takes to 4,000 to get going. Change those tomorrow. Now we changed the rollers from 9.5 to the heaviest 12.6 because the bike was revving way too high. And I adjusted the clutch, the delta clutch. You can adjust the inside part so it actually opens at the lowest RPM. And now we've got about 3,000. It says about 2,500. See? So we've got about 3,000. It says 2,750. Don't want to go too fast, I'm not wearing a helmet, but sounds better.